Alrighty. Heidi how Hidley, neighborinos. Let's get this ball rolling here. So, let's see. First thing, before I even get started playing on the main thing here, I realized I haven't actually said that I found a copy of my one of my old creative worlds, which I was kind of bummed out that I had thought I'd lost. The one with uh, first off, the hut on top of the cannibal hut. Some people have said the whole thing looks like some kind of Baba Yaga hut, some kind of, middle European, well, Eastern European, I guess, folklore stuff. And then also on the same map is the. Do I have a turtle shell? Yay! Jump for it, bros! Is the Cannibal Resort and Spa thing. Which I was very happy to realize I still had, because kind of sad. Could you go away, please? Thank you. It was kind of sad that I lost it. Unfortunately, I seem to have only saved it, when it was only completed like 2/3 of the way up, but it was the... what the hell? I must have done that. I'm not sure how I... My hands are a bit cold. I don't know how I... fuck that up majorly. But anyways, my point being, I only had to do the very top 2 levels, which is the library, which is so basic. It's literally just friggin' a bunch of empty shelving units. And it's like, oh, it's a library. I guess so, yeah. That does, am I passing them? Where are they? Oh, it's storage. But anyways, yes. And then on the level beyond that, where do I go? Up here. The level beyond that was the top level, which was the gardens kind of level, which is that literally it? Yeah, it was just gardens and some nice... Oh, no, that was one of the very first spots that I made use of the animal-headed guards, like putting a, what do you call it, armor rack right up against, like, say, like this, and then you have a wall behind it, and it helps if you haven't already built the wall, because then you could put it closer, but you'll get what I mean. You can do that, and then you get the, where was that? There we go, head trophy, and then you pop that on the wall, and then you pop a, why can't I, somewhere there, then you put a crocodile head on the fucking, so it looks like there's a crocodile-headed dude on the armor rack there. First place I actually used that, so there was a bit of nostalgia in the top garden level, but other than that, like, it's... Mostly what was cool about this save was the hut way off in the distance there, which I can go to at some... I don't know, I'm not going to do it right now. But also the cannibal gym, I was very happy with that. Fucking punching bag and stuff, and like the water fountain over here, and the bicycles racks for the exercise bikes. Yeah. Alright, let's go, fucking get them glutes, get them gains, bros. Do it. And, yeah, I mean, I've already shown off this place, so, but, it was just cool to be like, alright, I did finally actually find a safe copy of it somewhere, and, like, it's salvageable here, you know? So, yeah, that's pretty darn cool. Is there any gliders here? And then I could just glide over, and I don't have the cheat console. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, pretty cool news, right? So, let's see what we got here. Single player, there we go. There. Alright. So, let's see. As I was saying in the pre-stream test, which I guess won't show up, so let me just say it now here again. Yeah, I was doing some planning out on sort of mostly the top level here of this build, which is on the top part of this base. And, planning out, seeing like, oh, what can I put in various places, because I was kind of getting into a bit of a rut in terms of creativity, and like, being out of things for so long, it's like, what do you do? How do I just get into the spirit of like, oh, I should put like this there and this, and like, like just not flowing very well. And, yeah, I put some blueprints in and such, like I figured a nice little garden in here wouldn't be too bad, and then, got up top here and just decided to keep building this tower, pretty basic. And then the real stroke of genius came when I was like, oh, it's like, I'm just literally spending like hours wandering around, like, I don't know what to place here, or anywhere really. And I'm like, alright, I'll place a, oops, that's not facing the right way. Place a noose trap just for the hell of it, like, oh, let's see what happens, you know, and then like, oh, we've got the, at some point I was messing around with, oh wait, it's over here. Got the car, and like, oh yeah, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, I wonder, what? Oh, I didn't place that very well, but you get the idea that, oh, it kind of looks like, crap, this would be better if I could build it and you could see, but basically it looks like the, like a winch or something to lift a, you know, lift your engine out of your car or whatever, help work on cars. You know, like winches and pulleys, they have them in what I've decided to make this place themed as, garages. This place is going to be a garage here. That's, whoa, 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 not too far, please. Whoa, holy. Yeah, you better run. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll, maybe make the bottom have another couple of the, traps. Come on, thank you. Like, I think I was looking around for spots. Unfortunately, the ceiling's a bit low, so it pokes through in most places, but, like, I think right here I can sort of, manage to place one. It was hard to place it, but you get the idea. There'll be one over here-ish, and then, like, there's one or two I could place over here. They're a bit ugly. I'll workshop it, but, so yeah, but basically the idea is now I've got a theme for this building, which usually helps in designing stuff and helping the creative processes flow. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. And yeah, and I also had another cool idea of the deadfall trap somewhere. I don't know, maybe I'll have it over here. Oh, that's kind of in my way. Get out of my way. I'll have it over here because, like, the idea is you drive in through this way, and then you drive out through, you know, that way on this side. So it's going to be through these doors. Maybe I'll have 2 lanes. It'll be like, alright, here you enter this, and then you exit through this door. And I'm thinking of marking down the floor with the grass traps, so it'll actually mark the 2 lanes out nicely. That'll work pretty well. But so let's see, exit somewhere. So right about here should be a good, not too close, not too far. Still feels like part of the facility, but gives you room to have, you know, you drive your car up into here, and it's, sorry buddy, we couldn't, those are the really fucked up cars. You can't fix it because this is the fucking wrecker for the cars. Put it in there, and then crunches the cars, and then you, I don't know, process it somehow. In reality, you would just take it apart and use it for parts, but for some reason we're crushing this, okay? It's have fun to have activities, alright? So yeah, yeah, in short. Fairly happy with figuring that out, and I guess I can just pretty much get started on it here now. So cancel that, because I don't like all these blueprints just hanging around. There we go. Alright, let me put on music. Oh crap, I'm out of water. Come on, take forever to load, why don't you? There we go. There. Okay. Hey, submarine, you back there? Welcome back. Oh, now you fucking... Oop. The snoot. Okay, let's see. I should also start adding more lighting to this place. It's pretty dark. Let's see. Where was I exactly? I know generally where I was, but is that everything I had to cancel? Is that pretty much... No, I had to cancel these. Yeah, here we go. Because I had some other stuff just randomly placed along the sides here, and I want to place those down before I take up the remaining space with the big planned stuff there. Ooh, if I could fill this would start lighting this area very nicely. Knowing my base setup, there should be a bunch of cannibal dudes down there, because that's where I've got the artifact. What the fudge? Oh, did that thing where I tabbed out and I tabbed back in, but I didn't hit escape to recenter the mouse to the game, so then I was able to click off of the screen. Okay, yeah, I guess, can I just start bringing stuff up and filling? No, let's, okay, alright, and so yeah, the second level here, I started to talk on that briefly. I was gonna do a garden down here, but it doesn't really fit the idea of like a business place, does it? Like, I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe changing the idea of it slightly. Like, I was thinking like a rough and ready fucking everyman's garage, but maybe it'll be like a fancier garage thing, and like, say up here, for example, I'm gonna have let's see, just tables lining these walls here, and you got like, you know, the it's all going to be workspaces in here, and the idea is that the second floor is like the office of the, you know, whatever company that's running this garage here, like a, I don't know, it's like it's a Ferrari dealership or something, I don't know, slightly upscale. And then that would explain why there's a frickin' garden in the fucking office, because I really like the garden idea, especially having this existing stairway over there. Like, it was supposed to just be to get up to that, you know, 0.5 level, or this isn't even 0.5, this is a quarter level right here to get up to this. But then I realized, oh, it'd be so cool, you, like, obviously you can jump over the edge of the garden, but it's kind of cool if you're like supposed to have to walk right into the garden. It's like a walk-in pool. It's nice. I don't know, you're like, oh, the plants and such, yay. But, yeah, so let's see. Okay, that was a pretty rough throwdown. I'm just going to cancel that. Okay, what do I need? I feel like I'm going to sneeze, and it's very distracting. Yeah, just do it if you're going to do it. What the? Okay, I'm a bit confused what happened there. I thought I had already recentered the mouse to the game. It seemed to happen again. Whatever. Okay, so, now that all that stuff is gone, let's get, what do I most want to get? I'm just, I work best when I place things down in an order that pleases my mind the most. So, like, for example, I think I want to have lighting on this lower level right now, just so I can see better. Which would mean either on this ceiling or on the middle level. I'm going to save space and just put it here. Let's take advantage of this recess right here, and we'll put skull lights in each one of these. Now, do I make it straight, or do I... because the skull isn't facing straight right now. But maybe I'll start like that, and I'll keep turning it a little bit on each one. Which means, do I start here? No, it's too far. I don't like that. So, like, somewhere about there, and then tilt it in a bit more, and then there, and that's actually facing straight inwards, and then... ooh. Now, do I tilt it more, or what do I want to do here? So I think I'm going to do two more. It's weird, I almost want to face this one further out again, the way it started, like that. Did I go too far now? Whatever, let's go between my two wishes, and we'll go with that angle. Yeah. Oh no, it's actually, it's tilted further than I thought, so yeah, cool. And then this one... let's just leave that the same angle. That looks okay, and you know, it's kind of weird, but so is this building. Holy heck, I'm dying. I forget, is there any place that I used turtle shells to make a water container? I got a bit there. More noise, let's see. Excellent. By the gods. I only service Odin's fucking chariots up here. Oh, I think there's another, there we go. Foos road to— ah, my fucking hand! Ouch! Should have worn gloves when I was trying to get that nut off. Hehe. You can take that, actually. Let's see. I think if you eat first, that sometimes thirsts you, so it's better to eat first. What am I gonna eat? I haven't been hunting in forever. Or wait. Well, I haven't been hunting in forever, but I still think I'm stockpiled. Yeah. There we go. Is that fully? Yeah, it is. Nice. And then there, and maybe a bit of music. And then all my stats will be happy. Whoops. There we go. Okay, how much of those skull lanterns can I build? I don't have any skulls, right. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Well, it's fun to pick off a few guys from down there, but it's also kind of hard because they're all massed together and they're on hard survival, so... But I need skulls, but it's just for lighting. Let's just fucking ignore it for now. Alright, so that means I want to nail this placement of this new strap, which will serve as a engine winch. Great if you could stop freaking the hell out. Well, that looks kind of perfect. Yeah, it's good enough to distance to drive your car through, so you'd be like about there, and you'd park it right there, and then the... What orientation will that leave you at, though? So it's like right there, so then that'll leave the back of the car right about here, and then where's the other car? Oh, that's kind of impinging upon the other car's lane there. Let's turn it a bit more. Oh, right, there is no other lane there. I forgot. Like, there's no way you can... Well, there's a lane, but there's no other noose trap there because it's too short in the ceiling. Like, I can't fit it there. So... that's the best spot to fit one, which means, do I even put one over here? 'Cause remember I was saying it was awkward? I wonder if I could... It looks like it's going to poke up through something fierce, which I don't like, but... now I'm in the other lane, too. No. There was another thing I was thinking of doing, which was, because obviously you want it under cover so it doesn't rain and rust your car, right? So I want it underneath this cover here, but I could always just build a bit more out and have cover. So... But how far does that stick through? That doesn't look too bad, does it? Oh, yeah, it's right in that fucking spot. I mean, do you need more than one hoist? I want to say yes. We're not some Mickey Mouse fucking shop here. We service fucking good stuff. I don't know. True Chad cars that drive up into the snowy wilderness to be serviced here. Let's see. Well, given the fact that I'm going to be driving on either side of this pillar, there's not really any way I can orient this that wouldn't be a like, sticking out into the way. So maybe I will just forego the second winch. I'll only have the one at the end here. For now, at least. Like I said, I can always build out more. Like, kind of like what I've done here. I forgot about this. Like, yeah, so, let's see. Oh. Okay, pushed a bit too much. I would have preferred it wasn't, yeah, I did it again. I want to get into mods, finally, maybe after this world, finish this base and then get into mods. Certainly just for, like, little things like, oh, I've pushed too far to the right, let me push backwards, which, for some reason, they didn't program into the main game. You just have to keep spinning around and around. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a... fucking, you know... Come on. Why is it being like this? You were just placing down a moment ago, and you'll do it again if I twist you another 5 degrees, but I don't want you facing that way. I want you facing this way. Shucks. Did I get this before when I was practicing it, or did I just have to place it like this, kind of? Come on, where? Yeah, there. I was just about to say, it just went blue. Let me... Maybe that'll be good enough. The nice part about working in this corner is it's beneath this, so it doesn't matter anyways. Unless it's, like, super sticking up, obviously. But no, it should be okay. And then there, and then that means the car. Oh, nice, it's done. I have to hold the lighter. Still... You know what I should do first, actually, is the leaf traps. That'll help me visualize where I need to be, so... Now, do I want 2 separate tracks, each meaning you drive over the track, or do I want 4 tracks, 2 sets of track, like, you as in you drive between them? It's like... I want 4 sets, but will it look confusing? Maybe I'll do 3. Or like 2 outside and 1 thick one, which is technically 4, but it just looks like 3 now. Like this, kind of? I'm not bothering to turn and twist, I'm just trying to visualize. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Wait, what the fuck? Did I accidentally use a rope on that? I think I did. There we go. Don't go to waste. Okay, so... yeah? What's going on here? This... well, for one thing, this is pointing way too far in there. Where are you driving? Like... Okay, so I do gotta tilt this a little bit. So... I can't see with this one. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to try the mods, but not for griefing. I assure you, officer. How about this weather, I tell you. Let's see. I could push that even further back into the wall. Yeah, let's do it. Oops. I wanted the R key, not the E key. What idiot put those next to each other? Fuck. I rotated too far. La, la, la. Okay, this looks not too bad. I mean, I think I rotated too far by about 5 degrees, but if I suck it to both of these walls, then it should look okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so... what do we do about this? So that's... I'm just gonna leave that for now. Or can I even afford to... No, I gotta start over here. And this is why I was thinking, yeah, it needs to be more like that angle, to be honest. Like, oh no, that can still work. That's not like touching the this supporting pole of the new strap. So like there, and so yeah, you would drive. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh. Yeah, that should be fine. Cause yeah, okay. There, and then how's all this feng shui come together here? Looking pretty good. Maybe I'll start, or I should do another one there, but I'm gonna be lazy and not do it yet. I'm gonna start over here. Say that you're not supposed to drive past here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It's gonna look a little bit funky sticking down through the snow, but oh, it's doing that thing where it takes a while to slowly crouch down. Which is fucking annoying if you're trying to get crouched down in a hurry to get through somewhere or something. Like, let me in! Ah! Stupid glitches. Or bugs, intended features, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, it makes sense. I think it's supposed to happen when you're like crouched up against something, but it happens all the time by accident, so I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be anything or just what the hell's going on. I don't know. How sharp do I want to make this turn? Yeah, I'm starting to go too far this way, so if I make the turn too sharp, it'll be really jarring. And also, there's plenty of room down this way. It starts to get tight on the other side. Oh. Not as much room as you'd think, because you have to pay attention to this walking space around the stairway. So it should end right about here, actually, to be honest. Make it square. Or not square, but squared off in relativity to something? I don't... yeah, bugs are features. Or as features. You know, it works. Is that really as far as I... It's neat how I decided to go with like a V shape as opposed to a straight shape. Okay, so... I'm just going to start laying stuff down. This is too hard to visualize. I'm just going to have to go with trial and error. That's a bit too far back, but that means I have to rotate it a bit more. Something like that. Does that look too sharp? Looks a little bit too sharp, but maybe I can do the trick of just overlaying another one like this to soften the curve. It's sticking out a lot right here. But maybe once it's placed down, it won't really look like it's sticking out because it gets more... The leaves are scattered as they get towards the edge. They're not as built up in the middle. Or built up as they are in the middle. Yeah, let's just connect this for now. It's going to be a lot of overlap. Let's cancel this and then push it back a bit more. So it's like that approximately. And then there will be less obvious overlap. Where does this end? Right about there, and then right about there. Nice. Oh, looking pretty good. Or see how it's like so far over here? It'd be great if it could continue that, but it dips out so quickly over this direction to be able to place that for some reason. Well, I mean, I guess if you managed to get it to work all the way to the end, you'd still have to turn, like, really quickly left. So maybe it's better I do it sooner and force you to do it sooner, like... It's just bugging me. Maybe if I can fill in the space behind this with, like... I don't know, some benches or something, or a table. That would be good, because I was planning benches down below. Here, I'll show you. So like maybe a table there, that would feel kind of good. Yeah, it's like a workbench table, actually. Yeah, I should have a lot of those, actually, now that I think about it. I should have like tables fucking everywhere. And shelves and stuff. It's a workshop. But yeah, I want a bunch of benches right along here for some reason. That's gonna please me. Just like, yeah, right there. You can just relax. Look at this view. What an awesome mechanic shop here. There. Okay. I don't know what I want to do with this area now that like, it was just a vaguely cool looking area, but now that it's part of the mechanic shop, like, what? I don't know. It's part of the waiting area. Oh yeah, the actual waiting area for the customers, not for the employees. Yeah, that works. Yeah, which means this whole area could be for the customers. Nah, it should be for the employees. It's sick. I don't know. I'll decide. Maybe it's a mixed part down there, and then up here is actually yeah, that would make more sense because I was thinking like, what's supposed to be up here? Like this, I guess this could be like the lounge for the employees. Because I was thinking in here would be a toilet. Perfect. And then down here is a little bit of wasted space. I'm not quite sure what to do with here. Maybe this can be like deep storage for like parts and stuff. And then deep storage down in here, like. This was all just supposed to be like a cool way to wander around and in and inside stuff and be like, oh, what's going on here? Like I like this this area here, you know, like I don't know. We'll decide there. I've still got a few more things to decide, obviously. I'm just gonna put a table right here, cover that up with a roof. Alright, so this, that all means that, which means that can be there, and that can be fine, and that means that we are good. Cool. And then, yeah, so you'll have to turn pretty sharply to get out, but whatever. It's not that sharp at that point, and then you just kind of come out, and then this lane is obviously very fine. It's just like, whoop. Alright, we're out. Maybe they turn sharply, and then that makes more room for, you know, be polite, kind of. Yeah, that's plenty of room. Cool. Let's get some more of this grass going here. Let's just close off this area first, so we know what we're doing. Is that going to take two? It might, although actually wait, I can't. I was going to say instead of doing one, I could do 1 and 2, but the further out I go this way, that'll impinge into the lane there. I don't want to do that. I forget, are both sides, looks like the end of the grass, instead of being straight, it's just slightly tilted to the side a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's the same on both ends. It's tilted clockwise, I guess, but I need it tilted counterclockwise to hug the pole right there. Which means in order to make it not stick out, I need to push it far back into the pole. Ew. But it's okay. I clearly missed on that one. Wait, let me around. So right about there. Approximate aiming, something like this. Let's just place that down. So, oh, that looks decent. Not perfect. I'm gonna remove it, but it's decent for getting a feel. And I even managed to nail the. Remember, I was saying it should be a bit further out than I had placed this. Like it, the corner should be right there. Like that's why there's a pillar up there. But I don't know why I like skimped on the foundation here or something. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I can just leave that. That looks alright. And it gives you a feel of a lot of extra room making this corner, which is kind of nice because it's a bit tight here, so. In fact, it's so fucking tight. Can I even leave this? This is not. No, this. Yeah. So it's got to be like from here to somewhat like that. It's a bit tight still, but it's doable at least now. Then it kind of widens out right about here, so maybe let's do this side, and then we can get the wide part done. That's the easy part. Keep overshooting it. Okay, that's where I want it on the far side, but I feel like that's too far to the right on my side, which means I need to push it back, tilt it a bit to the left, or tilt it a bit to the right, but pull it to the left. Oh, fuck, I did too much. About there? It's going to provide plenty of room over here. Ooh, it's a bit of a jump on this side, but that's okay. As long as it can be okay still. Let's see. This is almost sticking out more than it really needs to. Oh, it really was. Wow. Oops. Is it still doing it? It is, but the shape just looks really nice right now, so I'm just going to leave that. Hello. So wait, does this bird become an actual game model? No, it just disappeared. Well, this happens to be the same bird, but I'm pretty sure I just saw it fly off. There was a bird in my hand, and there was a bird way off in the distance, and just as I turned my hand... Wait, where's the fucking camera? Yeah, and just as the word in my hand went, the one flew in, so it looked like it was the same one from my hand. It tripped me the heck out. Okay, you know what? Actually, that does stick too far in that way. Let's just do this so I have a slightly better idea of what it's going to look like. Right about there. That looks good. That looks good. Redo this one. About there. Okay. Try that. I think I went too far left. Although, there's plenty of room, so... Although, there's even more room on the right side until you get about to right here, and then all of a sudden it starts to narrow down super quickly. Let's see if we can get it slightly better. Oh. I wonder if I delete one more and push it a bit to the left, it'd be better. No, I think it ends right where it needs to, just as it starts to get wider. I can make this work here. It's hard to see with the lighting and the sun and the snow and the grass. It's like pretty white colored. I think that's too far to the right, so I have to rotate it a bit. And then that means I have to push it in more, which means I have to rotate, push it, so then right about there it's equal, but then did I go far enough in? Can't even see. Yo, I really can't see. Green, probably? Yeah. It's funny because it'll be grass. That extends out way much further than I want it to. Oh god! And I just completely missed connecting it to the inside. Okay, so I'm aiming for over there, not for over... Okay. Get my back to the pole, and then try to face it approximately straight. It feels approximately straight, but it just feels wrong for some reason. Why does that feel wrong? Well, the front went to the right too far, which means the back... Ooh, excuse me. The back probably isn't going to be too happy either, and then it's probably not going to be facing the right way either. It's hard to describe, but I just know, yeah, it's not the right shape. Which means I need to spin it around again. Stop sooner than, oh, too far. Sooner than I did last time. Okay, too soon, but Yeah, too soon and no way to wiggle it into place, so... It might be good, and can we wiggle it into place? Seems to be going good. It's conforming to the curve. It's not sticking out too far in any direction. It's a bit thick right here. Let's see if we can pull it back our way a little bit. Where is the tip of it now? I can't see. Oh, this fucking daylight. I think it's right about there, which means this should be okay. No, too close to me actually now, surprisingly. There? Why does that feel like it needs to go more that way? Does it end on this side of the pillar? It does. But you know what? It's not even that bad, and to be fair, if it ends on either side as opposed to the middle of the pillar, it should be on the right side because it's slightly bigger over here, so that works out alright. It's still a bit narrow right here. Why does it bulge out that way before it goes to the right again? Oh, is that a deal breaker? Fuck, I was just about to be happy with this. I think that's a deal breaker. Yep, that was all in the problem of this side, so yeah. Okay, what about... Oh wow, I thought it was going to be just not good, but like, I thought it was going to help me get the best one, but that actually might be the best one so far. It's still a bit thick right here, but whatever, it's I can live with it. Okay, cool. Alright, happy with all those. Okay, now that I see how far you have to come in, and then this is actually going to work, perfect. I like my blueprints to be blue, thank you very much. Cool, alright, now we have the spacing down, so now we know how much we can fill in various spots. Let's see, so... yeah, fuck. It's gonna be annoying to get this to work. See, like, that's gonna be sticking up, there's no, like... And then it's also sticking out at the bottom, too, so, like, how do I don't know if I can satisfy myself with this. What if I, like, go over here? I think I've tried this before, though. It doesn't work either, like... yeah, it just doesn't want to let me... oh! But look how far it sticks up through the roof. No way. So yeah, I gotta do one out here, which means... do I even want to? Like, what's... like... yeah, I'll just leave it as that. Like, the one winch down here, and then I'm gonna have, on that top level there, I'm gonna have the, didn't I get, like, 2 things more of water? What? Oh! What? I thought I ate a piece of meat, not water. Well, I thought I ate a piece of meat, and then I thought I tried to drink water, but apparently I've just been only drinking water the whole time. That was weird. What the fuck was I saying? That was weird. Something about how first level is the grunt level, doing all the dirty work. Second level is the white collar fucking, we're gonna fill this in with tables and they're gonna be doing paperwork. Top level is gonna be very relaxy, chill. I mean, so is the middle level for, you know, employees, but top level's for like the owners or whatever, and he's gonna have his own winch up here, and he's working on his own, specifically his car, and fucking, yeah, it's gonna be nicer up here, and I'm gonna put more leaf traps down to make it feel like it's carpeted, and have a bunch of the little doggy effigies wandering around up here. Because I feel like dogs, it's a common staple of, why can I only think of machinist? That's not the word. Mechanic shop. Okay, I'm happy with that so far. I'm gonna save. It was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. A lot of finicky little fucking around. Okay, let's see. One thing I do want to place down just right now, because I happen to notice it, and it's like I want to take care of it while I'm noticing, is the stick trap, which I actually spent a while getting perfect because I wasn't really paying attention. The booze shelf, hell yeah. Wasn't really paying attention when I was trying to do this in creative, well, not creative. I had the cheats on and I was doing this to pre-plan it, and then I just didn't save, and now I'm doing it legitimately, but when I was doing that, I actually spent the time to get this placement of stick fence really nice, and then I was like, wait, I'm not even saving. Why did I spend so much time getting it perfect? Fuck's sake. Whoa, almost slid off the roof. Oh, stop sliding. Ah, there. Oh, Went too far to the left, not too far to the right. Like, you know what I mean. It's not equal, but I don't know. It's alright. Given the fact that it's like a T-bone junction, sort of. Or no, it is. You know, it really isn't, but I don't give a fuck. It's cold out there. I swear, girl, it's just cold in here. I want to tell you, baby girl. Let's go somewhere warm. Alright, and something else easy that I know I can just plop down without much thought. I kind of tempted to do the roof over this section right here next, even though it's not very easy at all. It's going to be kind of annoying. Oh, it just kind of tickles my fancy at the moment. Jingles my chimes. Yeah, good enough. And then, yeah, that'd be nice. Nice little area there. Cool. And then, roof. Wow, I just got a sudden wave of, no, I actually don't want to. To be perfectly honest, I've been feeling the last little few minutes like a wave of like, I want to stop streaming and go to bed, like, fucking tired. But, no, let's keep pushing on here. I just don't want to do the roof. Let's see. There, we're gonna plan this is like a recreational area, and then this is going to be like a toilet, just for the fun of it. Let's get, oh no, don't use deerskin. We're already so far behind on deerskin. I tried a business, damn, I didn't manage to do anything. Oh, I did. Oh shoot, yeah, it's definitely a skill that, yeah, gotta keep it polished, otherwise it's like, ugh, what am I doing again? Fucking these stupid roofs, how do they operate? Is that, like, okay, it should be fine. When you're standing back here, the blueprint disappears into the wood a little bit. It's like, wait, did I place that inside the wood? What's going on? Whoa. For some reason it's when I sprint backwards. It's almost like the, how would you put it? Like, here's the object, and then as I'm pulling back from it, it's almost like the wind of it is like, whoa, like pushing it backwards, but I'm not, like, it's not moving with me, but somehow you know what I mean? Like, it's weird as heck. Okay. Yeah, the blueprint's tied to the camera somehow, like, I don't know, what is that? Pretty interesting. But, yeah, so, let's see, where would I feel like going next? Maybe I'll place these, tables in, because it's a pretty easy, whoops, that's not the right size. Although, remember, it's how you use it. No, I'm needing these big tables here. Although, hey, no, here we go. It's how I'm using it. See, because we need a small one right here so that it doesn't block the feng shui of the moving in and out. You know. So, there we go. Okay, but now we do need some Some big boys. This doesn't push it out far enough from the camera. It's hard to tell where I'm placing it. But actually, never mind. If I just look down, it's not too bad. That's almost sticking out too far. But then if I push this in, then the next one will be seeming to stick out too far compared to that. Well, they'll all start on the next one, which means this one will seem too far in. Here, let's just merge two of the tables together. We'll just push it a bit further back, and then we'll start the next table a bit further into it than we really normally would have. Leaves a little gap there too to stand in, kind of nice. Or wait, how big of a gap? Oh wow, it's like a full chair's width. I could fit a chair in there, but I don't know, for some reason I like the idea of this place. All the chairs are going to be, there's going to be a ring of tables in a crescent shape outwards from you, and then all the chairs are going to be facing outwards, so like, I don't want one facing this way for no reason. Yeah, I could just double up on the side tables. Here we go. Now it's like a long side table. Or a long coffee table. Cool. There's a bit of a gap there. Does that mean I should... what should I move? Or should I just leave the gap alone? Let's fill it with a skull light. That breaks up the monotony of everything. Changing the up and downiness of your stuff. That's aesthetics and such, right? It's like even with the big table, but it's too far out from the small tables. So let's push it in a little bit. Throws off the feel of things. Oh, now I fucked up and put it too far to the right. And by those two fuck-ups combined, it should be the correct one. There we go. Yeah, alright, cool. That means we can start on the actual... Was I here? Yeah, it was. Main crescent table section. Okay, so I guess I'll just follow the rock walls mostly, which means that needs to tilt. There we go. That was good. I managed to just barely tilt it like 2 degrees. Normally it's like, alright, just barely press it, come on. Whoops, I tilted like fucking 15 degrees or some shit. Now you do the whole 360 to reset, or 340 or so, because you don't want to overshoot it. Oh, and if I tilt it too much, that means I gotta pull back a bit, because the side will come apart. There we go, it looks fairly contiguous with each other. Oh, is that a gap? That is a gap. Fuck, I was just saying how I have to avoid that. Yeah, I'm tempted to cancel it, but actually, yeah, I was gonna say it. Yeah, I'll cancel it and then. Say if it's snug to the pillar, I would have left it, but it needs more to the pillar anyways, so... Oh, right, here we go. I can look at these, cancel, 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 cancel. I can look at the front poles, the front legs, to see approximately how far out I'm going, so it's... Because it's hard to tell in the back, because you're measuring 2 blueprints, like, trying to... Right, so I got a blueprint of a stone, a blueprint of a table. How far is it going in? Significantly more difficult to guesstimate. Okay, this is a bit of a sudden turn. Do I do what I wanted to do originally and double up here and then turn, or do I just... I think I'll just turn a couple of degrees to start with right now, but double it up a bit there, and then I'll do most of the degree turning on this one. But there, I think? Does that leave any gaps in the back? No, I think we're good, but It's also not turned too far that you start sticking out the very back. No, we're good. Does it start dipping in the front, though? Because that would look weird. No, it seems alright. Or, oh, yeah. Okay, so we've dipped back, like, however much that is. Like, if this wasn't a game, I'd be like, alright, that looks like a few inches there. Like, an inch or two. An in-game inch or two. Fuck, these rock walls are curving much faster than the tables are. Like over here, it was a very slow, gradual slant, and now it's starting to be like, whoa, 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 we're getting close to 45-degree turns here. I should almost start layering up more of these, excuse me, tables to create more of a circular effect, but they're expensive. I don't fucking wanna. God damn, this back table leg really is far out from this table's perspective. But if you don't look down at the floor, if you just look at the top here, it doesn't look like too bad of a dip. Would it be easy to fix? I suppose. Oops. Go away, ladder. Now, how's the back side? Sticking in quite a bit, but okay, we're not poking out the very back, that's good. Yeah, cool. And cool, that looks good. Happy with that. And I don't even have to fix the end one, too. Just keep going with that, and, or wait, This narrows in right here. I can't really, I thought I was going to end it with another side table over here, but I may have to side table right now just to get around this, yeah, there's no way you can fucking, like, this would be too far, because now it reaches there, and that makes it too narrow. Oh. Actually, no, it could work if I have the chair. No, I'm going to use a bone chair, but I don't want to change the page. Yeah, if the chair is far enough to the left, and then like, you can walk past, and I don't mind it feeling fairly busy and cozy in here, so... I could even put one more table, like, right here, too, fill in the space a bit. Or something, I don't know, I'll put something here to fill in the space. Table would be a bit much. You know what, fuck it, maybe I'll leave that right there. It's oddly just in line with the, with what's going on there, you know? So, fucking, let's get, the small table. I'm so glad the, idea for this place came together, and now all the, well, the idea for the theme of this place came together, now all the individual building ideas can just come together from there. I don't think we need more than one table, to be honest. It doesn't fit, but this whole thing isn't symmetrical anyways, so fuck you. Like, even from the stairway, it's just like, what? Slightly off. Well, stairway hole, I meant to say. Let's see, yeah, cool. I'm pretty happy. Oh, wait, no. You're the one thing I don't want to keep around. Then I'll do bone chairs, or maybe I just won't, because they're kind of expensive up here, too. Like, I'm already hurting for bones, and fucking... The only place to get them is down there, with everybody clustered together around the artifact. Or I could, you know, go out into the actual world and hunt normally, but... Fuck that. Although I do need to go and get some deer skin, I really do. I was thinking I might use up these logs, and on my next logging trip, wherever I go, like, I've just been going up there, but I don't see deer up there, I don't think, so... Maybe I'll go somewhere I do find deer again. How did I even get this thing up here? Oh, right, I went through... I cut down a few of these trees, and I'd... Oh, fuck, I'm dying of all my stats. Let's just do some snacks, I don't care. Yeah, I brought it up and around this cliff, and then over there it finally evens out, so then I came up and around, crested the hill, and came down here and over there. So, in other words, I'm not doing all that to go back the way I came, which means, fuck, I don't even know if I can bring this logging ship of mine to any place with a deer spawn. Unless there's deer up here somewhere? I haven't seen much of any, like... I've been on that side, but maybe on this side of this spine of the hill leading up to the mountain? Like, I've mostly... Yeah, you can see where I've cut down, there's not much. But, like, I think there's deer over there, so, like... But I'm on hard survival, so it takes forever for them to spawn and respawn, so, like... It really just helps if you can just be in an area already doing something, and then they just happen to spawn in like that. If this is hard survival, what the fuck do boars spawn in on, like, normal? Like, it must be every, like, 2 seconds, just boar. It'd actually be a problem, because they do damage, so they just overwhelm you, like, fucking... I just killed you, it's this boar swarm. It's for the horde! Let's see. Okay, so that was a lot of explaining I just did. There, la-di-da, this and that, some planning, there we go. Let's lay down that, remember I was like, oh, I should have a junker thing as well. A crushing mechanism. I don't know why I have these out here, but let's frickin' use them. Let's be like, alright, let's, I really must have a reason for having these out here. Why do I have these out here? I thought it was part of the, thing where see under here I built a bit of a foundation so that I would have a clip point to connect to these other rocks to put down a floor, because this treehouse isn't actually completed yet, but it's not that, so what the fuck? Never played in hard survival. Oh yeah. Or wait. I don't know hard survival. Yeah, it does make them pretty rare, yeah. Darn animals are... Well, except for the boars, apparently. They're everywhere. But, yeah, what the hell? I want to cancel this, but I don't, in case I'm using it for something. It's the problem with so many projects on the go, you forget what you're doing. We'll leave it for now, but... Okay, so... Seems like a good spot to put stuff, though. So, like, if anywhere I want to put this, but will that interfere with what I'm doing here? I don't remember what I'm doing here, so fuck. Yeah, at least the boars are pretty easy meat, like, there you go. No, I don't. I actually did see the girl monster for the first time on this save. I don't really see enemies up here. Oh, probably he's down there right now, to be honest. He usually hangs out with the artifact crowd over here. Or, wait. No, sorry, it's usually the girl that hangs out over there. But occasionally the, worm one will be over there, too. I forget, does the worm just spawn in as worm segments, or do you have to kill stuff to get the worm segments to spawn? I think it's supposed to just spawn as worms, too, and then if they find you, they propagate into being big enough to attack, and then they attack. Wow, it's kind of surprising there's only regular guys right now. And they're not even, like, blue. Wow. I mean, sure, there's a few of them, but, like, what is that? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So, 6 mutants and 2 full packs of cannibals, I guess. But even the cannibals aren't, like, Like, it looks like that one guy is gray, which is a higher level, but most of them are pretty regular tiered. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh no, don't come up here. Don't glitch. Don't glitch. Oh boy. Oh, okay. That I would have accepted if he came at me normally up the hill. I would have been like, oh shit, but it's not much I can do. Like, you played me solid. Good job, boy. I forget if you've seen this submarine, but since you're here, I've got a farming level, and I have a windmill. Kind of cool. Got my marketplace over here. Whee! Oh, here's that shark-headed guards I was talking about. Or no, was I? I forget if you were here. But, yeah. Of course I saw that. Nice. Hell yeah. That was weird. I thought I saw a player name. I was like, what? I'm in single player. What's going on? Okay, nope. I did. What am I doing? There's a few resources I could use. Yeah, deerskin and such. What can I build right now, though? Yeah, so that's approximately where I want that crusher thing. Or is it? Would that actually be the best? Like, you're trying to drive out of here, and it's like, oops, don't drive that, like, like, fucking, like, maybe I should move this rather dangerous thing a bit further away, like, down here, maybe, approximately. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, like, right about there or so, and then, no, it should be, I prefer that angle, but it doesn't make sense. It should be perpendicular to the cliff, because you're not gonna, you don't want to be driving towards the cliff at any point. Drive perpendicular. So yeah, that could be cool, and then you take the normal route, so you go left, but if you're going to the junkyard, you go here, and then that could almost be like, it could turn into a wraparound of the base, like could go further down here, and this could be the junkyard processing area. I'll come up with various ways to make things look like that. Yeah, next is a vehicle dump. Yeah, pretty much, like, exactly, like, or like literally just like have a bunch of like 5 or 6 or 10 of the cars just stacked everywhere. Like, why can't I find it? Oh, it's up here. That's why. Yeah, just be like fucking 1, 2, 3, 4. I can throw some other stuff onto them, make them look kind of decrepit, like fucking. I guess I can't put leaves onto them. I wonder if I can put some skins on them, make them look weird, and like put a bird box or 2 on them, you know, like. Yeah, that could be pretty cool. I'm just glad I finally found a theme for up here, because I was so happy to build up here, but the long gap and everything, and just in general, like, I don't know, like, right now I'm just not feeling creative, so it's like, alright, I'm up here, now what do I actually do to make this place cool? Like, now it's coming to me, yay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much an idea mapped out for every part of this base now, except for well, remember I had a rough idea of like part storage down in here, but like, why is there a walkthrough to here then? Like, what? Doesn't make sense, but whatever. It is what it is. It's extra coolness. We'll just look at that. What's over here? We got that. We got that. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all that. And then what am I gonna do? Am I gonna build all the way up here? My original plan, I think, was maybe. I wasn't sure what the shape of this extending base up here was going to be, but it's more of like one medium-sized depot kind of area, as opposed to like, I thought it was going to be like no second floor, like just like a couple of things, and like mostly just this wraparound porch thingy. I thought it would mostly just be that, and then it would, like, there wouldn't even be stuff here. I would just continue with little buildings here and there, continuing on up to here, but the aesthetic ended up changing, so I might literally be done once I finish this building. Like, up here, at least, and then... Something I did want to do for a long time is... Oh, look, I'm not even in the snow, and it's still snowing. I thought there was a few of the red plants over here, and I wanted to build stuff around them, like lights and stuff, and make them all pretty, but I don't see any of the red plants. I only see the red plants up over here. Is that me tripping? I must be thinking of a different spot, because they haven't changed anything in the game in fucking, like, 2 or 3 years, like, fucking, ever since a little bit after they released it. Like, they did one more change, and then... Or I think they released one more change, right? And then, yeah, a couple of bug fixes, and that was it. So yeah, like, what could I, like... I'm pretty sure if I build the skull lamp on there, it counts as a structure, and structures clear, clear grass, like this kind of grass, but it also clears shrubs like these, so that would destroy it if I built the light there, which is unfortunate. I'm wondering, though, if ceiling skull lamps don't have a physical presence, so I don't think that would happen, so if I could maybe build a structure, like a nice little hut over here, and then I could have these coming down into it, that could be kind of cool. Or I could do something that I remember actually talking Zuma Arcade through doing this, because I didn't discover it, I don't think. I remember, or, well, wait. No, I think I saw somebody else doing it before, way before. I can't remember who the fuck or anything, but, like... But it wasn't the whole concept, like, there were... Okay, I'm just gonna try to stop talking and find what I need to find here so I can actually concentrate. Right, it's over here. Effigies. Thank fucking god, that took way too long. Yes, effigies. I've seen the idea of people, like, building, like... you know, you can build off of effigies. Like, you do basic things like, oh, just a cross. You can do things like branching off shapes and stuff. Usually people do them with, like, bones and arms and legs and stuff like that. Or you can make all kinds of fun effigies that are just, like, the standard effigies. Or you can start making them look like, kind of like structural things. Like, I forget where I saw it, but somebody else had... So it wasn't my idea, really, but they were using this as a structural thing to build some kind of shape. And then I was like, oh, that'd be good for a couple of ideas. Like, I know it kind of tied in with, around that time I was doing the animal-headed guards, which I showed you down there at the, oh, I'm fucking out of energy again, so fast. I showed you down there at the marketplace, where you just combine the, armor rack and have a wall behind it or something to support, like, a crocodile head, so it looks like the armor rack has a crocodile head on it. So I was, like, doing that, and then I was also like, oh, I could do that to add the crocodile head, but I could also have, like one time what I did was I had a crocodile head, and then I also had a bunch of, oh, you didn't see it? Oh, I could go down to the market a sec here. Arms coming off of the shoulder pads of somebody, like a Polish hussar warrior from, like, the 15th century or whatever, you know, the fucking, on the horseback there, and you can regrow brass and bushes as mods. Oh, neat, cool. Yeah, maybe when I get into mods I can do that, but the other thing, besides messing around with my animal head guards, making them better looking, is I realized a couple things like, oh, you could, like, one thing I suggested to Zuma Arcade is he did, on his world, lamp posts, like signpost, or lamp post to hang, like, lights off of, which he did it more like as like an actual light post kind of thing, but this would just be like his look nice, but like mine literally might just be like 3 sticks and a thing that would just hold it over it, so that would be pretty good. Yeah, I think maybe it is just removing grass, but I don't know, it's something to check out. But yeah, so like maybe I could have like a hanging lamp post, like you just build this and you 3 sticks, and then it's hovering over it, and then it would descend down into it, and then it'd, but that's also kind of reminding me of something else I wanted to try but never did try, and I think I did see somebody else do this one as well, where you just have a bunch of wood, just spread it out, just explosion of wood. It looks like a little tree. It's kind of nice. Gotta just make your own tree of wood growing out. So I don't know. I thought I could have sworn I had red bushes down there. I could have sworn I had an episode where I was saying I want to do all this, but I was talking about it down there next to some red bushes, and then oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna save. Fuck. Whatever. It's just one arrow. And then yeah, so I want to like combine these nice red bushes, hopefully lit up with like a bunch of wooden made by me stick bushes, trees, little things, saplings. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess right here, these three is kind of nice. It's on the hilltop. I don't want to go down the hilltop. Then I start feeling claustrophobic from behind me. Like, I don't like this. Like, there's no other place that would work, really. Because this hill is too steep behind you. So it'd have to be up here, or... I could have sworn there was some fucking red plants down here. Like, it would have been great, because it's, like, nice and... The hill is technically behind you over here, too, but it's way more open and gradual, so you actually feel like you're... Yeah, like, you can see the sky. Up there, it feels like the fucking hill is sneaking up behind you, like... Why are there no red... Is it down here? No? I don't know, I'm just tripping. But yeah, so I guess on the hilltop there I might make like a nice gardeny area. And then that would be all I really have to do up there, I guess. It's like a pretty low effort gardeny area. Finish this off. The tower is only going to be, I'm going to complete that one level, a second level, which on this first level it's going to be see-through, and I'm going to put just like a garden, some shells into the middle of it, because it feels random, and I kind of like it, the idea that it's like you reach through the window to grab shit from the shelf, but you don't actually go into the room, like. But yeah, so that's the first level. It's a reach through storage level. Second level is just, it's closed off, it's just to get more height. Third level, it'll be just like a little room to be in. I don't know, it's pretty small. It'll be hard to make it interesting, but it'll be cozy and a nice top of the world, top of the fucking roof or the base kind of feel to it, and you can look down. It felt pretty nice when I built it in creative mode, real quick, just to see what I liked about the vibe of everything. So yeah, so it'll end right about there, and that adds like a nice feng shui and shape to the whole thing. Like, just it feels like a nice terraced series of layers going down there, and then yeah, so that'll be the snow level done pretty much, and then I can start getting into either the entirety of the third level, which is going to be dedicated to a temple, which plays with like, oh my god, a rainbow. That's hilarious, because I was going to say light and shadows, and then there's a fucking rainbow, which is all about light, and then there's these shadows coming through here, and the god rays and god beams and everything. But yeah, I've just always been interested in messing around with the shadows and stuff in game. Like, it's too late. Oh, yeah, I'm casting a slate shadow now, but you know, like it's. I wanted to make a sundial at one point until I realized that the sun doesn't actually change angle or anything. Like it's. How would I explain that? Sundials don't work if you're directly at the equator. They need you to be slightly off the equator so that the sun has something to actually make a differential around. Like, in order to make a difference in something, it has to be at least a value of, you know, like 1 or 2. Like, if the value is 0, then you can't, it's right directly overhead, so sundials don't work. You need a special sundial, which I was thinking of making one of those special sundials. There's more than just the usual tilted sundial that shows you the shadow and time and all that. There's like other ways of doing it, so I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and I just want to mess around with other things involving shadows and lights and such, and like, I don't know, I'm really just thinking about the vibe of the what is it, Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark, when he has the fucking sacred staff or whatever, and there's like a miniature of the city laid out below him, and he like sticks the staff in, and the sun goes in and like points out exactly where he's supposed to go in the miniature city. Like, I don't know. I just always love that scene. It's like, I want to do something involving stuff like that. I don't know how to bring it to fruition, but it will happen. I've been planning this since my first main save, the 999 day one. but the worlds, the game actually crashes if you try to build any more in that world. So I had to cancel that idea and move the idea to this world, where it's a fresher world. I've already got most of the first and second levels done, so like nearly all the first level done, except for all the skins that I just need to put into stuff. And then, oh, excuse me, the second level is theoretically done. It just feels like kind of bare. I don't know, like maybe it's just I need to be having these things planted, you know, like to have them filled in. Which there's a strange thing. I'm pretty sure the game is supposed to work where you grow stuff and then it goes away after a while. Like if you don't collect it, it's supposed to just go away and the bushes go away and everything goes away and it rots away or whatever. But I have this glitch where I can't remember if it's just in this world or just in general, really, where often blueberry bushes won't disappear for me. So then I can put a bunch of blueberry bushes into a garden, and it makes a really nice effect. Like, this feels really nice in here. I would just chill here all day. Like, look at this place. This is sweet. I'm just sit down here and just fucking, you know, like fucking. But I want to try doing that up here and see if the glitch sticks, and then it actually feels like I have, you know, a farm with fields up here. So that's what this level's supposed to be. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with this level. What I'm not happy about is the amount of decorating I'm going to have to do on this level, which is going to be like a dining room level, and it's going to take forever. I'm going to have to do like a bunch of fucking tables and chairs and fucking... It's going to try to feel like that dining room scene in The Rescuers Down Under, that fucking old kids movie with the mice, and fucking having, they were in a fancy restaurant. In the chandelier of the fancy restaurant, there was a fancy restaurant for the mice that the mice had set up. And they were, like, looking down from, like, they're right next to the ceiling, but they're looking down at all the humans below them, and it just feels really so extra, like, the fucking, like, this is the real VIP seats, you know? Like, fucking, I've always liked, like, catwalks and balconies really up close to the ceiling, but still able to look down on people from within an enclosed area or a building. Like, this isn't fully enclosed, but, you know, like, we got the, like, right there, you got the roof above you, and then technically you have a whole nother level's roof above you as well, so, or a ceiling, but, yeah. Sorry if you've seen all this before. It's partially for my own sake, like, trying to collect my thoughts. Like, alright, so I've got that done, cool, we're good there. Alright, so what do I need to do here? Wait, I'm at 69 rocks? 469? Hey, nice! Yeah, and the fucking sticks, and I'd rather do rocks and sticks all day, to be honest. It's and the bones, not too bad. It's the deer skin that I'm really not looking forward to. Like, it's actually kind of ridiculous how low the deer spawn is, so unless you're like in an area all day hanging out, then yeah, maybe I should go build something in an area over there. I don't know. I swear, if you try to make hunting trips out to there, they just never spawn. It's only happens if you're not paying attention and just doing other stuff. Yeah, so that's a huge project. I don't want to start on that yet. That's a huge project. I don't want to start on that yet. That's pretty much it. Except for filling, like, blueprints, which is mostly just skins. And then there's a couple of places that I wanted to build, like, really tiny bases. Like, literally, like, a table, some walls, and just more just accentuating how nice the natural area is, and be like, oh, this would be an area, like a little camping area kind of thing. Yeah, you know what, I think I might wind down stream for tonight. I've got all that done, got that explained, what I want to do, a lot explained what I want to do in the future here, got this laid down, went through the thought processes myself of, like, what I want to do here, and that's, like, a big part of why I even film and record this, is just because, like, I personally like seeing other people's thought processes in the building, so it's like, oh, like, here's, you try to do for others what you like for yourself, so, like, here's my thought processes and how I'm building this, so, like, yeah, there we go. I'm not sure if I'll stream the next time actually building this, or I might just build all this, like, fucking off-stream, and then next time I stream, I'll just start theorizing the next place. I don't know. Always like wondering if people are like, "Oh, you like cheating or something?" But like, I don't know, I do a lot of on-stream building and resource collecting and shit. So it's like, why would I start now? Like, fucking, do you actually want to see me just carrying logs? Like, okay. But and it's like shitty too, because like if I'm streaming, I can't like listen to. Oh, wow. Okay, forgot the music's turned off there. I was listening to copyright-free music, but it's like, it's good, but it's like, it's not that fucking that really good shit. That's fucking copyrighted for a reason, because it's fucking sweet. But yeah. When I'm not streaming and building, I can listen to music. I don't have to use the earbuds. I can listen to the fucking nice stereo. Hell yeah. Watch some movies and shows while I do it. So, yeah. I mean, I just don't want to be a hypocrite, because sometimes I've been a little bit, like, not even, like, how would I... Like, it's just, like, people who don't cheat and do it fully legit, you just gotta give them so much more respect, right? And then sometimes when little kids are, like, so, like, fucking, like, proud of their base, and it's like, oh, it's so amazing, and it's never even that good in the first place, but, like, it's so amazing, and it's like, and you did it by cheating, too, right? Okay, whatever. Like... I know I get a bit sassy about it, so I don't want to be a hypocrite and be like, oh, you cheated, what are you fucking, you can't say shit, Phoenix, like, but, like, but, yeah, fucking, what do we got here? Yeah, I guess I'll just, like, wind this down, really. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not sure what maybe I'll do, like, most of it and come back for, like, some of the end, like maybe I'll do the roof on stream, because that'll require a bit of brainstorming, and it's, like, sometimes good for people to see, like, oh, that's how you managed to do it, because the roofs are fucking annoying sometimes. So, yeah. Come on, let me jump. It's doing that thing where sometimes it doesn't give you a double jump, because, normally you're supposed to be able to jump and then jump again, but, oh, it's not working, like... You kind of, like, jump off of the, shit. But, yeah. Like, my parkour is failing, bro. And then, what do I want to do right here? So if there's going to be a roof over this section, do I want a roof over here? I'm already on a roof. It's going to be like a double roof sandwich. Oh, right, I forgot it's a tiered roof already. It's terraced, and then the... Do I want 3 roofs? That could actually be kind of funny. Although it wouldn't be 3, because it'd be like 1 and a sandwich of it, because, no, I don't think I'd like that, to be honest. But would I like even less leaving it open? See, like, little things like that. Like, maybe I'll do it on stream, just because, just be like, run through it, like, what do I feel like? How does this work, Oh my gosh, yeah, exactly, fucking... Yeah, people are just such griefers, I tell ya. Don't, oh, I should save. I'm just doing so much wandering around not doing anything, which I don't usually like to do. I should save, and then I can reload at that, but not save from here. And I'll just fuck around with this outro that's taking a while, because... I'm not a professional streamer, I'm just doing this for the hell of it. There, and let's see, yeah, I'll go, like, walk down here for a nice outro. Looking at what I'm gonna build here. I don't know, somehow it's not nice looking at it from downhill, it's very intimidating. It's like, kind of claustrophobic feeling somehow. Now this, leaning up against it, looks just like, It's like clustered, not nice looking. There we go. Now everything feels nice and good, and the snow's coming down. 'Tis the season, Let's just fucking chug all the soda, because we're not going to save. Yeah, bro. Let's get fucking hammered. Woo! Yeah. Alright. Kill this bird. Yeah, you better run. Like 2 feet, bro. And it does a weird T-pose glide into me. I'll take it. Oh yeah, the boat trick. My custom large log sled. Fly, my baby, fly. Too good. But yeah, fuck. It was a good session. Fuck. Glad you stopped by here, Seb. Oh, it is. It's yeah, it's the large raft, but I like to call it my custom large log sled because it's basically a log sled at this point. It holds all of my logs and transports them for me. So, basically, you know, you just stick a bunch of holders on the raft, but the actual the main thing that I actually did to it is come on. Like, normally you can just push it. This is normal. Fucking, come on. I need to get this unstuck so I can show you the back part, which is this part. There we go. It's somewhat good. It's basically just a holder made of birdhouses so that you have somewhere to sit, so that you're behind it so you can actually look and press E to push it. Oh, started collecting bird feathers instead of pushing it. Whee! Holy shit. I don't know, I mostly use it on, I mostly use that part on water, because then you're just on water and it just pushes you along pretty well, and when I'm on land, I just hop out and it's a bit easier to push it kind of thing, so. Unless you're on pretty flat land and you're facing directly, like, where you want to go, and there's not really any trees in your way. Come on, get out of the way, tree, I'm hoping to show off here, right about there, that angle should work. And then you can just kind of chill here and then just keep pressing it and fucking hope that no fucking rocks get in your way. Usually I like to like dump all my rocks and stuff beforehand so I can have that happen up to 10 times before that rock gets in my way. But yeah, quite funsies. Pro Roller Trick, yo. Elite gamer strats. Yeah, I was actually just thinking about it the other day. Like, I'm proud of it, but it's, like, not something you'd recommend for, like, most people, because they don't really need that much logs, and it's kind of a hassle and stuff, and, you know, all the... But, like, for people who do, like, a decent amount of building, like, no, I'd say it starts to get worth it pretty quick. I forget, have I shown you my, the way I got it up into my base in the first way? It sucks I don't have it over here now to actually show you, but you'll get the idea when I show you. Whee. Oh, I got directed onto the main part. How long will I go? Not long at all. Why is it so choppy? It's been choppy for the last like 5 minutes. But in-game choppy, not like just stream choppy, which is something I was experiencing recently. Come on, let me go. There. Yeah, so I have this crane, and did the trick where you cut the floor out from the crane so you can cut the floor out from underneath the crane while it's still a blueprint so that you don't affect the crane, but then you can lower it as low as you want. And then once I could do that, I got it right about here, water level, and then I could see what I'm doing, and then I built birdhouses off of it, and then since you only need one birdhouse, and then you can build birdhouses off of birdhouses, so you can just fucking go from there. Come on, let me up here, please. I'm trying to explain something. There we go. And then, yeah, now I've got like a little scoop that I just lower it down underneath, and I've fucked up. But yeah, I just lower it down underneath, drive the raft over top, and then I scoop it up to the top level there. And then I just push it onto the level, and I've returned home with my load of logs. Oh! I should have done this stream. That could have been fun. Fuck. I'm tired now, but like, just building up all these rocks and then building a few more over top of them so it makes like a nice little rock cave. Wait, so that's supposed to be open, this is supposed to be open, but the very top one, no. No, the very top one's supposed to be open, the very bottom one's supposed to be open, but the middle one is... No. I'm confused. Okay, the very top one is supposed to be closed up. Here we go. Then the middle two are open, and then the very bottom one is closed up as well. Okay. And have a couple of nice little rock grottos. Because I like hanging around the nice sound of the water. Makes me feel good. Even the look of the water looks nice. Yay. Although it doesn't really make sense, it's just kind of flowing out of the rock, and it's not pooling up in here, so... But, yeah, fuck. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much my agenda set for the next while, so... Y'all are caught up with me, and, yeah, I can do some stuff. Hope, everybody at home is having a good time. Hope it stays that way. Alright, well, I'll catch y'all later, and, yeah. Hope that, I hope for hope. Nice and cheesy. Aww. Love y'alls. Bye. Eee. Make a heart here somehow. I've got heart disease, okay? It looks more like this.